She was beautiful, hardworking, and always wanted to stand out. She loved to dress well, carry the latest handbags, and use unique items that made her feel special. But Clara had one weakness. She believed everyone competed with her. Whenever she bought a new pair of shoes, and later saw her neighbor or a friend with something similar, Clara would immediately think, "They are jealous of me. They want to copy my style." She would grow upset in her heart, convinced that people were secretly watching her and trying to imitate her every move. Yet Clara never noticed her own actions. Many times she would admire what others had and go to buy the same thing for herself. If she saw her colleague with a beautiful wristwatch, she would save up to get one too. If her cousin decorated her living room stylishly, Clara would rush to arrange hers similarly. But when she did it, she never thought of it as jealousy or competition. To her, it was just admiration or taste. This double standard made Clara restless. She began to distance herself from people, believing they were always trying to compete with her. But in reality, those people were not even thinking about her. They were simply living their own lives, choosing what they liked, just as Clara herself was doing. One day, her closest friend gently told her, "Clara, have you noticed that sometimes you also buy things after you see them with others? Does that mean you are jealous too?" Clara paused. For the first time, she thought deeply. She realized that just as she admired things she saw in others, people too could admire her choices without any trace of jealousy. It was not always competition. It was simply inspiration and personal preference. From that day, Clara began to change her mindset. Instead of assuming jealousy, she learned to appreciate that everyone had their own taste. If someone liked what she had, it was not an attack on her uniqueness. It was a compliment. And if she admired something from others, it didn't make her less original. It simply showed she was human. Conclusion. Clara finally understood that life is not a race of who owns what first. People are not always competing with us. Sometimes they just love what they see and want it for themselves. Instead of assuming jealousy, it is wiser to celebrate one another and allow inspiration to flow freely. True peace comes when we stop comparing and start appreciating.